Om Sri Sai Ram. Hearty welcome to Sri Sathya Seva Gurukulam online classes on the chapter Combustion and Flame. A very interesting chapter because every day we come across with the combustion, is it not? So, what are needed for combustion? We want fuel. Fuel is necessary for combustion. Then you require heat. Then also you want oxygen. These are the three things needed for combustion. Correct? Can you give an example for combustion? Yes, candle burning. Is it not? Or LPG gas burning. Correct? So, or wood burning and so on. So, there are very good number of examples for combustion. And also we have seen on every combustion there will be heat and light are given out. For example, if you burn a candle, you experience heat also surrounding it, and you see light also. Correct? So that is what you see there. And also we have seen about inflammable substances have very low ignition temperature. Have you seen vehicles, petrol tankers? In that they write a board, highly inflammable, means catches fire easily. So while transferring petrol from the tanker to the tank in a petrol bunk, they are extremely careful, because if any small mistake done anywhere, it catches fire, the whole thing will burn off. Correct? So that is what is called as inflammable substances. Catches fire of its own accord. With a small matchstick, burning matchstick is brought, petrol, diesel, kerosene, etc. Because they are low ignition temperature. Ignition temperature means what? The temperature at which the combustion take place. It is very low in the case of petrol, etc. So, and also you have seen in the previous class various type of combustion as rapid combustion. Okay? And also you have seen spontaneous combustion, explosion, crackers in Deepavali, what you call atom bomb, then all the different types of crackers, that is explosion. And burning of magnesium you have seen, and burning of white phosphorus, that is spontaneous, is it not? So we have got very good number of examples of these three type of combustions. Now let us see the home assignment. Three kinds of combustions. First is rapid combustion, means suddenly, the combustion taking place suddenly. Spontaneous means of its own accord. Third one is explosion. Classify the following into three kinds of combustion. So some examples are given. You must tell what type of combustion it is. So first one is rapid combustion. Gas lighters brought near the gas stove. How many have got gas stoves in your house? Okay, many of you. Yes. Central government is kind enough to supply gas cylinders at a very cheaper rate. Correct? Something like 6 crores of LPG cylinders have been supplied. And there what you see, we have what is called as LPG gas cylinders, and a pipe will come and connect to the stove. So you have to on the gas, and then you have to use a lighter and you have to press the lighter, is it not? So immediately what happens? The combustion take place. So that will be rapid. Just if you press it is enough. Even a matchstick also, if you burn it, no, scratch it and if you are near, it catches fire. Okay. And then spontaneous example, forest fires, burning of white phosphorus. Have you seen white phosphorus? Yes. Where it is kept? It is kept in water. Why do they keep in water? Because when it is exposed to atmosphere, it catches fire at a room temperature. That's why it is always kept in water. So water, the white phosphorus kept in water, filter paper. Then if you keep for some time, it catches fire. Or if you bring a burning matchstick, it catches fire. That is called as spontaneous combustion. In forest fires also, you might have seen or you might have heard about or seen in the videos during summer especially, because of the heat, all the dry grass will catch fire, spread to the forest. So a lot of trees will be burnt off. More than that, the animals, small animals and small creatures, all will be troubled. They will be burned off, is it not? So a very horrible scene. And you should actually put a check to such things. But sometimes it happens of its own accord. That is why it is called spontaneous. Explosion, burning of crackers. Very mysteriously they pack it, In Shivkashi they do it. The crackers. So when you just catch burn a matchstick and bring near the wig, suddenly after 1 or 2 minutes it catches fire and it gives a huge sound, is it not? You have got a very good experience about it, you enjoy it also. Nothing but burning of money only. You can avoid pollution of atmosphere and you can save money also, but people won't hear. They say we want enjoyment, is it not? That is why they burn. So burning of crackers is nothing but burning of money. By the night time to come to daytime, thousands of rupees will be wasted. But we can't help it because that is one way of enjoying. And also one more question, what is a flame? Give an example. Substances which vaporize during burning gives off a flame. So what is flame? Substance which vaporize. For example, candle. So what happens? The candle go on vaporizing and the wick go on light lamp and gives that light and heat, correct? So in the meantime the candle go on burning off. So that is what is called as a flame. So burning of a candle, and we are going to study about that in detail today. So in today's topic, structure of a flame. So how a flame will be? So we have to take a burning candle, the thin glass tube of 4 to 5 centimeters length is held with a pair of tongs. Why do you want pair of tongs? Because it will be hot, is it not? So your hand becomes hot. To avoid that, you should have a pair of tongs. Should like this, you have to catch it. So introduce its one end to the dark zone of a non-flickering flame. So this is a candle burning. This is the thin glass tube. Note the difference between glass tube and glass rod. Glass rod means it will be full, there is no gap in between, whereas in glass tube there will be gap in between. So we just have a glass tube here about 5 centimeter length and you bring it near the burning candle. Introduce its one end in the dark zone of a non-flickering flame. The flame should not flicker. What do you flicker means what? Wavering, like your monkey mind. Mind is a very mad monkey, no? It wavers. Even though you are sitting there, your mind will be going somewhere. You should know how to bring it back. Bring it back, bring it back, bring it back. Continuously you must bring it back. Then only you will progress in your studies or in your all activities. So here the candle should be non-flickering, and there is a dark zone here, you must bring it near dark zone. A lighted matchstick is brought near the other end of the glass tube. So here is a glass tube, one end is connected to a burning candle, other end if you bring a matchstick, burning matchstick, it catches fire. Can you see it? This is the thing. Okay, here you can see the burning. So this is a very interesting thing, you can try in your home, very simple experiment. So what do you observe? We observe that a flame is caught at the end of the glass tube after some time. So this is, just imagine it's a glass tube, here flame can be seen after some time. This is due to the wax near the heated wick, which melts away. So the melting will be there, the candle melts, no? So when the candle melts near the wick, that will be transferred. The substances which vaporize during burning gives off flames. So what is a flame? So a substance which vaporizes. What about burning of paper? Can you call it as flame? No. Why? There is no vaporization. Burning of dry leaves, it is not a flame, correct? So flame means some substance should vaporize, then only it is called as flame. So shall we see one more activity? This also same type with the candle flame. Here candle flame is steady. Introduce a clean glass plate. So this is a glass plate, the luminous zone of the flame. So here a glass plate is brought on the top of the flame. So what happens? Hold it there with a pair of tongs for about 10 seconds. So this is a tongs here, pair of tongs. You must hold it for some time and then remove it. So when you remove it, you find a circular black spot. I think all of you can see it, correct? So there will be a circular black formation here. What is that due to? Anybody? It is nothing but soot, correct? So the soot is formed here on the glass plate, but don't have it in hand because your hand also may burn or gives heat. Therefore you must use pair of tongs. Okay. So what do you infer from this? Observation: a circular blackish ring is formed on the glass plate. So round, you can do it, very simple it is, you can try. Seeing is believing. Even if I tell something, you should do yourself and then enjoy it and then send your comments, is it true or not? Okay. So inference is, so this is the experiment we did. We took a glass plate with a pair of tongs and it was heated, and after some time you find this black circular thing. It indicates that the deposition of unburnt carbon particles. So why does it become black? Because it is not burnt, it is unburnt carbon particles present in the luminous zone of the flame. A flame has different zones, about which you are going to see now. So that is unburnt carbon, that is why it is black in color. Will you try to do it? Okay. So that is a activity. One more activity, a thin long copper wire is held just inside the non-luminous zone for about 30 seconds. So this is the copper wire, this is fire of tongues, this is burning candle. So this is non-luminous zone. So copper wire is brought here. What do you observe? Can you see? All of you can see now? This is the copper wire, this is the flame, this is brought inside the non-luminous zone. So what do you observe? You observe some interesting thing here. Should be a copper wire. Why you should take copper wire? Because it is a conductor of heat, is it not? So what do you observe? Observe that the portion of the copper wire just outside the flame gets red hot. So copper wire becomes red hot. Why does it happen? It indicates that the non-luminous zone of the flame has a high temperature. Okay. Now let us see the different parts of the flame in a candle. Of course, you might have seen candle, you might have played with candle, and especially Christmas time, you see, in churches and all, they use thousands of candles, different designs, different colors. A lot of experiments also can be done with candle. Just now I shown you 3 experiments. Like that you can do many number of experiments. Now before you come to that, let us see the different zones in the flame of the candle. So this is the parts, let us see parts first. This is a wax candle. This is the least hot region. Then this is moderately hot in the middle, the hottest part. And the least hot part, it has got innermost zone of the unburnt wax vapors, black in color. You can also prepare candle if you have a proper mold, what you call it. So you have a wick in the middle and then put the wax, you must boil it and then put that wax, liquid wax into that mold. It takes the shape, after cooling, it takes the shape of a candle. So you can do it. So many do it as a very interesting what you call Atmanirbhar Bharata. Our Prime Minister has given a slogan that all of us must do our own things, should not depend on others. So one of the interesting homemade activity you can try. So here the innermost zone of the unburnt wax is called, it will be black in color. Then middle zone of the partial combustion, that is yellow in color. Complete combustion, outer zone, it is blue in color. So in a candle you have 3 zones. One is innermost zone, black, this is black in color. Middle zone, yellow in color, and outermost zone, blue in color. Have you heard this about earlier? No. You might have seen candle, but you have not seen detail about it. That is why it is given here. So very interesting thing, and you can do lot of experiments with candle, and candle with mirrors also. So many images can be seen. Okay. Now let us have interesting match the following. So outermost zone, middle zone, innermost zone, and these are the colors. Can you match it? Yes? Try. Now first thing, 3 zones of the candle flame have been identified. Can you assign the different descriptions for the different zones? So outermost zone is blue in color. Here outermost zone will be blue in color, and middle zone is yellow in color. This is the middle zone, yellow in color. Innermost is black in color. So nice, correct? And we will have one more property. Which is the hottest? Let us see. See, out of these three, one is hottest, another is medium hot, third one is least hot. Can I identify? Come on. Hottest zone. So medium is middle zone is medium, yellow color. And then hottest is blue color. So this outside is blue color, outermost. Least hot, innermost. That is least hot. So very interesting one, correct? So you can draw the diagram, practice the parts, okay? Note the different zones, okay? And now we will have one more interesting item. What type of combustion it is? Where you get complete combustion. So outermost zone is complete combustion. Here it is complete combustion. And in the middle you have partial combustion. And in the innermost you have unburnt wax vapors. That is why it will be black in color. Is it clear? Note down? Noted? Very nice. Shall we pass on to home assignment? Yeah, first question. Draw a neat diagram of a candle flame and label the parts. Which of the following forms a flame while burning? Candle, magnesium, camphor, kerosene stove, charcoal, wood. Out of these 6, you must tell which forms the flame. Okay? Now shall we see what Bhagwan Baba says? Bhagwan Baba Uvacha. Who is this? Bhagwan Baba, Kali Avatari, who lived in Puttaparthi for more than 85 years. Let us see. He says, less luggage, more comfort, makes travel a pleasure. Have you heard this quotation anywhere? Yes. Where? The trains, correct? The train they put this board. This is also told by Bhagwan Baba. Means in our life, should not have more desires. Here luggage means desires. Should have less desire. And I should be having more comfort. If the bags and baggages are less, you will have more, you will have a sound sleep in the night. Otherwise, you will always worried, in train especially. My suitcase is there, my bag is here, my this is there, that's all. Somebody may come and take off, like that you think. Luggage is less, only one bag, keep it under your head, sleep off. No worry. Is it not? And there was a joke also about this. Bhagwan Baba only told it. There was a farmer who thought that why the train should have a weight. He carried his suitcase on his head. He is travelling in a train only, but he is sitting on the seat, but kept his suitcase on his head. And everybody asked, why are you keeping your luggage on your head? Then he said, let me not trouble the train. Then all of them laughed and said, oh fool you are. You are sitting in train only. On your head if you keep the luggage, what is the use? Both are same, keep it down. Like that we in the world we have thousands of desires and we think that everything goes according to my will. I am the doer, I am so and so. The kartrutva and bhoktrutva will come. But if you have faith in God and if you surrender to God, keep the luggage down, the lotus feet of the Lord, He will solve all your problems. Okay? Come prepared for the answers, the home assignment. Thank you.